Hey everyone, your girl's been busy. I've been busy with work, I've been busy with school, I've been busy with just life in general. I've had a lot, sorry my little nose ring, I've had a lot going on and news has been happening while I've been away. But this particular video I want to talk about is something that I wanted to talk about for a while. And as you know, by the title of the video, it says sleeping white while talking black. And I've had questions, mostly I would say from black guys, not black women and not white people. It's kind of funny because white guys, actually I did the video on the Proud Boys calling them out. So I have white boys or white men all the time coming at me, calling me a racist or what racist? I don't think you know the definition of a racist. Anyways, I have white boys who would never know that my boyfriend is white. Like, just because I'm calling out the evil in America, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And then I have black guys who will say, well, you know, you can't, you cannot not date black and talk about black issues. Like, it doesn't work. A lot of people do have the argument that if you are someone dating outside of your race and you're talking about issues in the community, that you can't, you honestly can't fight hard the way you should, because the person that you're with is kind of a conflict of interest. And sometimes, say if you're a black person and you're dating a white person, it can water down the message. It can cause you to backpedal on certain positions and all of that good stuff. And I will say I have seen that stuff, but I'm not from a few black women, a lot of black men. I can see a lot of black men out there when they date non-black women, they can tend to be more passive than if they were with a black woman. But I've gotten quite a few questions, whether it be DMs, emails, or comments, just asking me about how I can have a white boyfriend and at the same time talk about black issues. So how can you sleep white and talk black? Some people, that concept doesn't work for them. It doesn't match. It doesn't make sense. And I'm here to talk about on my stance, especially if you're here watching my videos. Everyone's gonna have their own reasoning, their own thing behind why they do what they do. There's some really big YouTubers who I'm not gonna call out their names. There are a couple of guys that I watch, and they are very they fight hard for the black community, and they don't, a couple of them, their wives are not black. That's all I'm gonna say. Yet they have very large followings and their wives are not black women, but their message, and I watch them because their message is on point. Anyways, so my personal reasoning is, how can I talk about black issues, fight for the black community, yet I'm not in a black love situation? Well, for me, I have a vested interest in talking about black issues. And you may think, what do you mean you have a vested interest? Well, I have 3 black male nephews. So logically for me, this is how I think about it. If bad things are happening to black men, my nephews are black men. So I need to take a stand for black men, because by taking a stand for black men, I'm taking a stand for my nephews. Sorry, where was I? I got a phone call. So as I was saying, so I have 3 nephews, and as I was saying, if black men are doing well, if black men aren't having issues with the police, they look good in society, my nephews look good in society. If black men look bad, if we have issues with fathers not being in the home, if we have issues with black men not leading their households, treating black women bad, just having issues with the police shooting them down, treating them bad, my nephews are a part of that black group, and they're going to be lumped in with black men, right? So no matter how individualistic you think you are all linked in. When a black woman looks good, I look good. When black women are looking bad, I'm a part of black women, so that reflects on me no matter how good or well I'm doing for myself. You understand? So, and as much as we like to think it doesn't, and we live in a society, and society is filled with different people, and people judge us that way. So when I have a white mate, yet I go hard for black people, it's because I have, as I said again, I have a vested interest in making sure black men look good. On top of that, as a black woman in America, I've dealt with racism and everything that comes with being black in America. So dating outside my race does not negate me from the fact that America is a racist country, like Kamala Harris refused to say, and there are a lot of issues that need to be tackled. I am black before I am anything else. I'm a black and then I'm a woman. So I talk about black issues at the forefront because I am black and I care about black people and I want black people to do well. I have black aunts and uncles and cousins and friends, and all of my friends my whole life were always black. I wasn't one of those black girls who hung out with just white people and then date white guys. Like, I had white friends, but my core group of friends were black girls. Like, I'm from the east side. I had all black friends, coming from a southern black family. Like, I am a down home black girl. So I'm not someone who lived in a certain community and was away from my people, and I'm not connected to my people. So like I said, I'm black first, so I talk about black issues. Now I'm also a woman, so I care wholeheartedly about black women. So sometimes here and there I will talk about things that affect black women, whether that just be advice to help black women or things that are harming black women, whether that be white men or black men or just things in general, because the black woman and black male relationship is not the strongest and it is not the best. And if there's people harming black women, I'm gonna stand up for black women. My mama is my baby, and if she's a black woman, I have a black niece. I'm a black woman, so my interest, black women protection and talking about black women and helping black women, that's my category. That's me. Why would I not do things that help myself, right? So that's why I talk about stuff pertaining to black women, and that's also why I talk about stuff related to just being black in general. Now, on the flip side, I talk about a lot of racism, especially that comes from white men, and my boyfriend is white, and that's because, like I said, just because I date a white man does not mean that I don't know or don't see the things that white society, white men who hold the power in America have done to black people. Just the same as if I was dating a black man, that doesn't take away from the fact that I know black men have a lot of improvement that they need to make when it comes to the community, right? Now, I'm an equal opportunity dater, meaning I find beauty, handsomeness, whatever God wants to be called, in all races. There's hot black guys, there's hot white guys, there's hot Spanish guys, right? There's hot guys in every single race. It just so happens that I've only dated white guys, and that is because when you're a young girl and you start liking boys, like you start going boy crazy, white boys have always been white men have always been the ones that have aggressively come after me. So you go where you are appreciated. I know people don't kind of like to hear that, especially from a black woman, but it's the truth. If white guys are always the one coming after you, always the one complimenting you, all the ones making you feel like a princess, and like, you are the creme de la creme, that's where you're gonna go. On top of that, and I'm not dating white guys only because it's a benefit that they compliment me and all of that stuff. I'm significantly attracted to white guys. There's ugly white guys, there's good looking white guys, and yeah, I am not one of those women who feels like they need to be married to feel complete. My boyfriend has asked me to marry him more than once, and it's just not been the right time for us. And also because I'm not in a rush to get married. On top of that, I want to be settled where I know I'm going to be living for a long term when I get married. I'm in Canada right now. Canada has been my second home for a long time now, but I know I'm going to be going back to the States, and I want the States to be my home. And if I'm going to be getting married, I want to be settled there, not here where my family's all the way there and I'm here. It's too much. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, hold on. Sorry. Let's see, what else? There was someone who emailed me and they asked me some questions. I don't have the question in front of me, so I don't even remember the question. They asked me, have I ever dated a black guy? No, I've never dated a black guy. Would I date a black guy? Yeah, why not? I mean, of course. What were some other questions they asked? I don't remember, which is probably, I need to do a separate video on that. Maybe I'll put that video on Patreon or something. I don't know. Either way, I just wanted to kind of tackle the question or the comment of you can't sleep white and talk black. And I'm here to say, yes, the hell you can. Yes, you can. There are people who are in 100% black love relationships and they do nothing for the community. They don't care about what happens to the community. They're detrimental to the community, right? You'll have thug and thugette dating and they're detrimental to their community. So a black woman or black man dating outside their race, they can fight for their community. I don't care if I see a black man with a white woman because I date white men, so I don't have energy to care that a black man is dating a white woman. If I was only interested in black men and that is where my stock was in dating them, I can see myself being annoyed at seeing a quote unquote good black man with a white woman. But as we know, if it's a bad man, the white women are getting the bad man that you're gonna get, right? The Spanish women who think they're getting the prize are getting the same bad ones that you're getting. And as I said in a previous video, there's bad men. I've said this and I think I need to make this clear. There's no group of men that's better than another group of men. There's gonna be one group that has something that the other group doesn't have. But if you are a black girl going into dating a white guy thinking that you're not going to have issues because you're with a white guy, you are sorely mistaken. Just like you have an issue with the black man, you can have issues with the white guy. They may be the same issues, they may be different issues. With the black man, you may have your own set of issues dating a black man, and dating a white guy, you're going to have your own set of issues dating a white guy, right? Or a Spanish guy or an Arab guy. They're all going to come with their own headache, right? Which is why I'm not in a rush to get married, because there's this really, I saw this video, Shola, y'all know Shola King, he does the comedy. And anyways, it was this woman, she was getting married, she threw the bouquet and none of the bridesmaids wanted the little bouquet. They're like, I don't want it. Nobody's in a rush to be getting married these days. Like, girl, please. Now, also, maybe I should make this another video, but since I'm here, I'm going to talk about it. Black girls who are interested in dating outside their race, and there's some girls who are like, well, I like, let's say white guys, but how does that happen? How do you date? And all I'm going to say is you end up dating who you are in the most circumference to, if that makes sense. Just like, they say if there's more black on black crime or white on white crime, because if you're around more black people, you're going to deal with more black people. If you're around more white people, you're going to deal with more white people. If you're around more Spanish people, you're going to have more issues with Spanish people. So if you're a black girl and you are very interested in dating white guys, yet you never dated a white guy, of course you can go on the internet. But if you want like the old-fashioned way of meeting guys just on the street, if you're in more white areas, you're going to probably have more white guys talk to you. Like I lived downtown Vancouver for a while, and there's not a lot of black people in downtown Vancouver. And so because there's I think white and Asian are the biggest populations there. So I had white guys trying to date me all the time, because like if there's 5 black girls and 100 white guys, and out of those 100 white guys, 30 of those white guys want to date a black girl, right? But there's only 5 of you. All those 30 white guys are going to be trying to get with one of you 5, right? So wherever there's more of, that's what you're going to get. If you go to a more black club, you're going to have black guys try to date you more. If you go to a Latin club with more Latin men, you're going to have more Latin men trying to talk to you. So it's easy as that. I know there's people offering you classes and books. Like, girl, what class and a book? Just be cute, go outside where the money resides. And what you're looking for will find you, right? That's just kind of like how they say, if you want a more positive life, think positive, be around positive people. If you're around negative people, if you think negative, you're going to attract more negative. So if you want a black guy, a more what is the word? A good black man, you need to go where more good black men are. If you want a good white man, you need to go where more good white men are. You just need to go where you want what you want. You're not going to be in and this is no matter what color you're dating. I mean, you're not going to never mind. I'm not going to make that analogy. But anyways, I'm kind of going on a tangent here. I'm looking at my time. I just wanted to talk about this. I was supposed to do this video a while ago, but I had summer midterms come up. If you know anything about summer midterms, they're brutal because instead of a long semester of school, it's condensed into a smaller amount of time. So you have the same amount of schoolwork in a shorter amount of time. And so the midterms are even more hard because you have a lot more material to study in a short amount of time. But I got an A on it. So I had time to do this video because I'm super caught up with my schoolwork. Anyways, I just wanted to do this video. Let me know your thoughts below. Positive, negative, agree, don't agree, it doesn't matter. Leave it below. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.